What's up guys, and welcome to a brand new adventure. This time we're tackling Pokemon 3D. I am so excited to bring you guys to this game. I've been wanting to play it for a very long time. And I don't know, it's just a very unique game. Now, let's disembark. And of course we get the classic Professor Oak. Now this is based on the Pokemon Crystal, I believe. I mean, why wouldn't it be? And a little history on my background. I did play Pokemon Gold. I love Pokemon Gold. I still play it to this day. I pop it in my Game Boy Advance and just play it forever. Now, I never actually played Pokemon Crystal, and it's gonna be my first time playing Pokemon Crystal, and it's gonna be a great experience. And now I am playing this game on a classic mouse and keyboard. You can't play it on a Xbox controller, which I am gonna try to work out the kinks. I haven't tried it before, but let's see if it's better than a mouse and keyboard. Now let's pick our name. Okay, let's see. Got the classic G2s. Oh wow. Nice, we got black and white 2 skins, and we got black and white 1 skins. Now that's pretty awesome. Obviously we're gonna stick with Ethan. Now my name, obviously. Oops, not the W. There we go. Now I wanted to start this series off mainly because all of the games that I have right now are Sony exclusives, and I wanted to keep a little variety. I didn't want to be a one-trick pony and just play Sony exclusives. Now, I was a little torn on which one I wanted to play to start off with, and before I talk about that, just look at this. Isn't this awesome? Just exciting. But before I do that, I'm going to change my camera off to camera mode off, mainly because just moving the camera around is just annoying. Now, pretty awesome thing right here. There's a Nintendo Wii, which is pretty interesting. Okay, now the controls are a little bit different from what you might be used to. And we get stopped by the mom, pretty much saying that the Professor Elm wants to meet with us, and she's gonna give us a Pokemon gear. Okay, and she's gonna tell us all about how to use it, and she's gonna tell us how to use the phone. Obviously we know how to use the phone, but she's gonna tell us either way, and she's gonna tell us a little bit of our keypads. If you press Q, opens up the phone, and if you press E, opens up the menu, which is really nice. When I first played this game, I did not realize it was E for the menu. I kept pressing escape, had no idea how to save. But if we keep going forward, it is raining outside. And of course there's weather effects just like Pokemon Crystal, but it can also snow. And of course the weather dynamics cannot affect the actual game. It's just a little aesthetic, which is nice. And if we talk to this guy, it's acting a little suspicious. So this is the famous Pokemon building, and he's gonna kick us off. And if we go back and talk to him, he's still gonna kick us off, so let's not bother with that. And this is Professor Elm's building, and if we keep going forward, he's gonna take over our controls and he's gonna talk to us about his problems. Now he's gonna ask us a favor that we cannot refuse, and he's gonna task us of finding Professor Pokemon or Mr. Pokemon and to deliver a message. And obviously they're gonna task a 10-year-old kid to do their dirty work. And right off the bat, we get to have our first Pokemon. Okay, here we got the first Pokemon, Cyndaquil, the fire Pokemon. Now, Cyndaquil is pretty solid. It's a fan favorite. It's pretty much the Charizard equivalent of Gen 2, meaning that everybody picks this Pokemon. It's insane. But some good things about it is that it's a very good special attacker. It's really effective against the first two gyms. It just stomps on them, and on the second gym you can get this item called Charcoal, which boosts its attack. So boosts the fire attack plus the special attack just by being Cyndaquil. Pretty much a powerhouse. Whoops, not bad. But I'm not gonna take it. Okay, and here we have the water Pokemon, Totodile. Now, Totodile is another solid pick. It has a lot of attack, or a lot of HP, pretty good defenses. It's a water type, and water types just dominate this Gen 2, mainly because it uses Surf. It can use Surf, and you're going to be surfing a lot more than any other game, almost rival to Gen 3. And so if you're playing Gen 3 or Gen 2, it's a pretty good idea to have a water type, and it's a pretty good idea to have the water type as your starter, because it's pretty much going to have the highest levels in your party, if you play like me, that is. It's a physical attacker, so special moves like Water Gun won't do that much damage, but Scratch will, and Scratch on a Totodile would pretty much guarantee a almost 2-hit KO. So there's something to think about. Alright, and let's check out this last Pokemon, Chikorita. Chikorita is pretty good, even though it's a grass type, and grass types are, right now in the current meta, they're pretty weak, but right here in Gen 2, they're pretty solid. You're going to have a hard time with Chikorita though, because the first two gyms are pretty tough against grass, and if you know the whole type differences, you probably know which ones they are. But it's pretty cool. Mainly, it can learn Razor Leaf at level 8, which is awesome. It can learn a lot of useful moves right away, like Reflect, Light Screen. I mean, Pure Grass is just pretty solid in this game. Not that one. Keep pressing Escape. But sadly, I'm not gonna pick it. So which one am I gonna pick? Cyndaquil, Totodile? It's obviously gonna be Totodile. Totodile is my favorite character, favorite Pokemon in the entire series, mainly because while watching the anime, when I first saw Totodile just running around being so cheerful and happy, made me happy. So isn't that just the most important thing? I'm not gonna rename a Pokemon. Who renames Pokemon? I'm not that type of trainer. Okay, and he also has a mini Pokemon Center right here in his own lab. If you do want to heal up Totodile, you can. But it's not very useful really, unless you want to do some training around here, which I don't really recommend, mainly because later on there will be tougher enemies. And once we go outside, we will get stopped by another assistant, and he's gonna give us a potion. Just one potion. Thank you for the one potion, sir. Useless person. Okay, still raining. And since it's nighttime, it does change what spawn Pokemon will appear at nighttime here in Route 29. The night exclusive Hoot Hoot will appear. So if you want to catch a Hoot Hoot, you can. Also, Rattatas, Sentrets, and Pidgeys are pretty common. Pidgeys are pretty solid starter Pokemon. I do recommend having a flying type only because of the HM move Fly. But I'm not going to choose Pidgey. I'm going to choose another flying type. Probably one of my personal favorites to have on a team, if I can help it. And I just love these battle animations. Just reminds me a lot of Pokemon X and Y. And we got a useless critical hit. Okay, we got 13 experience from that. Pretty okay. Just imagine playing this game on an Oculus Rift. It'll look pretty freaking awesome. Maybe I should try that someday. And if we go into this weird looking tree, it's gonna give us a green apricorn. Now apricorns can craft pretty awesome Pokeballs, so I recommend grabbing a bunch of them. Yep. There we go. And if we take a left here, and if we take a right soon, we get a little special secret item. And we got a potion right here off the bat. Now, what's also pretty cool is that, oh, there he is, Totodile. He can follow you. So the first Pokemon in your party will follow you. Will come out of this Pokeball just like Hearthstone, Heartgold, Soul Silver. Here we have a Sentret. Useless Pokemon. And whatever you do, do not grab a normal type. Normal types are the worst. Super weak against Ghosts. Can't even attack Ghost. So that's just a no-brainer. Okay, we're gonna use Scratch on this guy. One more Scratch will do it. Gonna use Foresight. Thank you for identifying me. Now you're gonna die. Got 20 experience. Not level up yet. Okay, from the battle we got level 6 and we learned Water Gun. And one thing I do want to show off is the options menu, which there is a very nice touch that the developer did. And we have difficulty, just the text speed over here. There we go, 2, 3, and we could set it to easy, hard, super hard. So if you want to have a Chikorita, put it on super hard and it'll be just awesome for you. And now, by going inside this building, you'll go on another route and there's going to be Geodudes there. So if you do want to catch a Geodude, if you're having trouble defeating the first 2 gym leaders, do you want to grab a Geodude, At level 11, I believe it learns Rock Smash, and it's pretty devastating against the first two gyms. So let's just keep trucking forward. Let's keep going. Yep. Having a little trouble here. Okay. And here are some orange berries, and if you played any other Pokemon beside red and green, you would know that berries heal your Pokemon and heal other status illness like paralyze or burn or freeze. And orange berries are pretty much kind of like potions on steroids. You can give it to a Pokemon, have it hold it, and when it goes down a certain period of health, it will heal the Pokemon. So if you're having trouble, if you're having trouble with the gym, I recommend putting some berries on your Pokemon. A few extra health won't be too hard. And here we have Cherry Grove City, and if we talk to this old man right here, he's gonna give us a very special item. He's gonna teach us a few things. Say yes to a random old man, and let's follow him. Okay, and after he's done touring you around the whole city, which is not that long, he will give us, or if we go back to and talk to him again, he is going to give us a really cool item. Running shoes. Wait, what? Running shoes? Shouldn't it be the map? Oh, I guess this is has some few hard gold, soul silver mechanics here. But if we hold down shift, we're gonna run, and obviously holding down shift while in grass will prompt faster fight sequences. If we go down to the Pokemon, we can buy some few potions here if you want to. And right down this road, we can get to the next route, Route 30. But this is where I'm going to end the video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one.